up, I'm Sergeant Ballistic, but you guys can call me Brian. Thank you for checking out this video. Today I'm pretty psyched because this is the kickoff video for what I'm going to call Phase 2 of my Arashikage Storm Shadow build. If you guys haven't seen the build vlog I did on that, check the description and annotations and the little card thing up there. But at the end of that series, I actually mentioned some of the things I'd like to do in order to make this the absolute best white build possible. Water cooling is kind of one of those, but we're going to call that Phase 3, and that's kind of still TBD if that will happen or not. I do have some other builds kind of planned in the mix, but right here in these boxes in front of the PC, I have quite a few things that we're going to use in order to take this up to the next level. So let's check out what some of that is right now. So first up in this box, I've got a whole nother set of custom sleeved cables from Ensourced Customs. I already did a video on how to install sleeved cables, so if you guys haven't checked that out, go look at that as well. But I went ahead and got a whole nother set. This is enough to do the 24 pin, the CPU 8 pin, the current GPU I have now, and if I get another GPU, I will be set. So we're going to try to get those in pretty quick. Pretty straightforward. You can see they're all white. They've got a white connector, and then we've also got some white combs. Shout outs to Ensourced Customs. They're awesome. You guys should check them out. So next up, we've got this bag of goodies from the motherboard, the Z97 Mark S Sabranco motherboard. It actually comes with some interesting stuff, like PCIe slot covers, which are white, so we're going to install those. I didn't really want to put them in before I knew how many GPUs and what other cards I might have in there, because I was just going to have to take them off and put them back on and stuff like that. But now that I'm kind of settled on the one card, for now, I'm just going to pop those in. It'll cover up the kind of black and I think brown PCIe slots on there, so that'll take things up to the next level as well. Then we've got this backplate for the GPU from EVGA. This is a GTX 980 for the Win edition. It's a black card, which is a bit of a problem for this build since it's an all white build. I looked into trying to get a HOF. I know a lot of you guys are going to say that, Brian, why don't you contact Galaxy or Galax and see if you can get a HOF. I reached out to them. They said they might be interested, but they never ended up getting back to me. So sticking with this card, I love EVGA cards, and I picked up a backplate, which we are actually going to paint with this Plastidip. We're going to do a whole video on how to install a backplate on your GPU and how to Plastidip the top surface of it. So that'll give it a little bit of a white profile at first. Whether or not we're going to paint the whole GPU remains to be seen. It's a possibility, but another possibility is actually this stuff. So this is some vinyl wrap from MNPC Tech. If you guys aren't familiar with that website, it's a great website for modders. Bill Owen was actually nice enough to send this out to me to try out. I've never really wrapped a GPU or really much of anything, so this might be an option. The only thing I'm not liking about it is that it's a digital pattern, and the pattern on the motherboard is kind of a more standard woodland Arctic pattern. We might try it out, or I might save this for another build I have coming up. We'll have to see. So next up, we have quite a bit of sleeving materials. We've got multiple sizes for PSU stuff, then we've got some smaller stuff for some of the I/O cables that are going to be connecting to the motherboard from the front panel. The goal is to get all the cables custom sleeved, and I will be doing some of that on my own. Finally, we've got a number of white internals for the Define case. Now, if you're trying to do something like this, you don't have to actually get a whole different set of these caddies and PCIe slot covers and all that kind of stuff. Take a look around forums and see if there's anybody who has the opposite color case as you, and see if they're willing to trade internals, and then you can have a blacked out or a white out version, and that's what I'm going for here. So you can also paint yours if that's how you want to go. Bill Owen has an awesome set of videos on how to paint all types of different parts of cases, but having these, they're they're white out of the factory, very high quality, is going to be a little bit nicer and easier to do. So not sure how much I'm going to be able to do in this video, but let's get started.
A commercial will come at this point, and speaking of commercials, our title, What Do You Want?, is a natural springboard for selling the sponsor's product.
It's impossible. Ask a baby not to cry. It's just impossible. Can I hold you? Can I hold not do. Closer, closer. Can I hold? Can I hold? Impossible.
What do you want?
But don't the game needs Rome, it ain't easy. Easy, Rome, easy. But needs me. Haters Rome. It ain't easy. This is black, chrome.